Some actually, I live in Russia here as a student. You understand? So, in student, there are some jobs for students, and how much do students earn in Russia? So that's the main questions. How much do students earn, and how can you spend this money? Okay, so we have two type of student. We have the government student and the self-sponsored students. You understand? So if you are working as a self-sponsored student or government student, automatically you're going to live in different places. Maybe you will live in the hostel where you can both live in the hostel, or if you choose to live in the apartment. So how it's so actually, I was telling you about cost of living now at this particular point. Or you understand? So, okay, so I've just spent some cash money. Let me show you. So I have just spent $10 to budget for food. Okay, so I don't know how much this food is going, how long it's gonna last, but I bought rice here is almost $1. So I bought rice almost $1. Um, this chicken, it costed me around 200 rubles. So this is around $3. It's not $3, then it's $4. So chicken costed $4. I always like this chicken. I like breast because they're really nice and tasty. But sometimes you buy this chicken, they're not good to eat from time to time. You understand? So their chicken are not that tasty, but we just like chicken. We can eat chicken and rice. That's our normal Kenyan food because you can't afford like to cook the Russian way all their food. Sometimes their food you can't eat. You understand? So cooking by yourself is fine. So today I'm just gonna cook chicken and rice, and this is the budget for today. Okay. Apart from that, I bought some garlic. Oh, is it garlic? Yeah, some garlic. It's really nice. So I use it to cook some food too, and I also bought this one. This potatoes. If you know what potato is, that thing is really good to cook food in cooking food. So this is just simply a simple recipe. You understand? Then I bought this one, carrot too. This one is not even up to $1. You see, it was that not up to $1. So it was like it was $1 too because it was 58 rubles. So it's that particular price. So simple chicken and recipe. So and this is now the tomato too. I bought this one almost it's almost a kg, cost $1 too. So it's not expensive. So in this case, we're gonna make some food. So let's cook today and see what do we really need and how can we make really nice food. How much you gonna spend to eat lunch and supper, right? Let's cook. So what's up, guys? So we are going to now start the process of cooking this chicken. You understand? So first of all, this chicken is you have to wash it from the you have to wash it. So I'm gonna wash it, and after that, I'm gonna show you. So how much does this cost to put the food on the table in Russia? So generally, if you don't know what to eat in Russia and you're new here, you're from Kenya, you're from other country, just go for chicken and you cook it like this. So this chicken, you have to boil it for some time before you add some ingredients. But it just takes 15 minutes to finish everything. So we have to be very fast. So in this case, gonna I'm gonna dismantle some onions. So I'm going to dismantle some onions. So actually I eat this. So this is it's easier for me to cook, and I don't want to waste a lot of time. So this is what I do. Um, so before that, I also okay. Then another thing is, I don't only cook chicken alone. I had some vegetables, so I'm gonna show you vegetables. I always use this. So this one is called This is called kabachok. How do you call kabachok in Russian? So I will tell you kabachok. So in Russian we call it kabachki. So this kabachki, you have to clean it first. So I'm gonna clean it, and that's all. That's all. So come on. So this is the daily hustle in here. So you have to clean it here, and after that, some people that just use it without peeling it off, but you have to peel it a bit. Sometimes I use brinjals. You understand? So just to cook my chicken dish to make it to make it tasty and make it everything cool, I use these videos. I use this vegetable. Yeah, they're really tasty. And you know that I'm also a farmer, so I like eating vegetables and some cool things in life. So, how do you always prepare your chicken? So, how do you always prepare your chicken? So, that's the main question I have for you today. So, you write me in the comment section, and I will answer you, and I will be happy to hear from you. So, from this point, you have to cut it here. So you have to cut it into small pieces like this, and what about lighting? Okay, so this is what we have here. So this one is also healthy for you. It is also healthy because you don't need a lot of oil to keep in your life, because you must also have to be sporty kind of guy, you know. You wanna reduce everything, you wanna make yourself cool. So generally I cook this chicken without using oil. You don't use cooking oil in this because they're so fatty, you understand? So you don't add more fat into your body, and it's also healthy. So I will add this one later. So I add this one too. And I also have some, oh damn, onion. Okay, I got some onions here. Sure. So this is just a simple cook, you understand? So you just spend $10 to eat lunch and supper, because whatever I'm cooking, I think it's enough for me for lunch and supper. Maybe some other days I'll think about something else. But for today, let's make this one. So if you really enjoy this my cooking, and tell me how much do you always spend to prepare lunch and supper? You know, I don't eat a lot. I don't eat too much. That's only my body responds a lot positively. So I get that. So actually, in winter, I was doing my gymming. I was gymming during winter, and after that, I developed some complications and I had some chest problems. So even now, I try to go back to street now to run because it's warm outside. I feel life is really good when you do some exercise and put yourself in shape. But I lost the shape, bro. So it's now time to gain it, to find it back. And let's eat fast before we gain some energy to run. Yeah. So keep yourself positive. Life is really good, you know. So after chopping this like this, so I will add this tomato so that they boil together. That's really important. Okay, that's really important. And after that, so why do I have to add onions? So onion will make this kind of this chicken is totally different from the one we eat in our country. You understand? So that's why I am adding these. Um, I'm adding some onion. So today too, I had some garlic. Who likes garlic? Kitungu saumu. So I love kitungu saumu. It's really something special. And so you guys just got this kind of kitchen. So in here, I'm living in a two-bedroom flat. So this is the kitchen, but I live in one of the rooms. So I live with my friend here, and these rooms before the price hiked, we used to pay 12,000 for two room. That is, if you compare that one now, it's like $200. You understand? And if you add some electricity bills and water bills, it goes up to maybe $240. You understand? Imagine you're paying $240 for a two-room apartment. But one thing I don't like about this apartment is that the owner didn't install many things. There's no, he didn't, the owner didn't install proper air conditioner here. There was no water, no good fridge, no washing machine. So that's what is another minus for that. So in case you're looking for a house or you're looking for an apartment to live in, so ensure that you get you get a good apartment with everything: washing machine, good air conditioner, and also good fridge, and ensure that you can cook properly and relax. Because before you get, you will hustle for it. Yeah, because some guys, they just, some in Russia, they just say, okay, we just want someone who is Slavian, not Slavian, is a kind of Russian. You must be a Russian for you to get these apartments easily. Yeah, but sometimes through connection, you will get. And there's so many nowadays. There's so many agents too. So they are running up and down, giving people homes, and this one makes it difficult even to trust them because nowadays the market is flooded with the scammers and whatever. So don't give your money. Don't give someone money before you you see a house or you settle down in a house and sign a contract. That's all. And that's the main thing. You understand? So and also ensure that the owner of that house will provide you a registration because you are living in his or her property and they are liable for that. So that's all about this. Unless it's not a good business, then you'll be in some problems because some people are just mad. Yeah. So that's cool. So today we're just cooking. So I love, sometimes I love cooking, but sometimes I'm lazy. I just eat bread, maybe, and eggs. Like I told you, like yesterday I bought eggs at night. So this is egg. So this egg costs around $1. Just imagine, this is now in Russia now it's $1. Then you buy 10 eggs. 10 eggs for $1. How much does a dollar give? Can how much can you spend on buying 10 eggs in your country? Then you know this kind of bread. This is Arabic bread, yeah. So I used to eat this because my friend who introduced me to this and he said, "Hey, Lobby, try this one." So I had Arabic friend, and we used to eat this together. So I said, okay, I'm tired with dada bread. Let me try this. So this one is also nice. If you find it somewhere, just eat that. It's nice. So in today's video, if you're gonna have some questions, you have anything to ask for me, you wanna know, then this all. So currently, the price of things has gone up. Even the price of getting two-room apartment has gone up. So I think the minimum you can spend is 16,000 rupees. But that one, it depends also on the condition and the type of the house you are living. So getting 16,000 you can only pay on such kind of apartment now where there's so no many things. But most apartments, they have got fridge, you find fridge inside, you find bed inside. It's like fully furnished. So you got some sofa there, you got TV, Wi-Fi is there. So you just settle in and continue with life. So that's one thing I like about this thing. So if you don't find that, don't live in a house as if you are suffering. Get something what you are you're staying in a place, and because you are staying in a place to enjoy life. You understand? So that's all what I can say about this about today's video. But generally, life has really changed. So there's so many things has changed nowadays. Yeah. So in this particular city, taking a taxi is not a big deal. You can take a taxi, go anywhere you like, and but I prefer that you use the Yandex taxi. I always tell you, use the Yandex taxi. Order a taxi. Don't take a standby taxi. You will be scammed. You will be scammed unless you know Russian language, but you can still be scammed. Don't trust anyone in life. Yeah. Don't trust anyone you see around. I don't mind you if the person is black or white. Don't trust anyone. Yeah. That's the principle I live with nowadays. So because the same people you wanna trust are the same people who will make you cry, make you sad. You understand? Okay, so at this particular point, we have to add garlic. Yeah. So I'm telling you that I'm just cooking in a way that I don't use oil because these things are really rich in vitamin. So at the end of the day, I will show you. I'll show you how my. So then after adding garlic, I also have to add this. It's kabachi. So I will tell you the name of this thing later on in the description. So let's add that. So with this, then it has to cook for some time. And now I have the time to chop some. I also add in my cooking. I also like using carrots. Carrots are really tasty. So carrots are really tasty. So I have to peel it first. Remove the hard core. So after peeling this, so you're gonna get something tasty. You understand? At least try to cook some food because I spent 400, almost 500 rubles on this. If I go out to eat like KFC, I'm gonna spend too much. I'm gonna spend like not less than 400 rubles. Maybe I'm not going out alone. Then we have to eat the big basket. So this big basket costs around um, 700 rubles. Yeah, but I will still come back and eat it. Come back and eat it at home. So So I'm trying to make this one so light so that it can cook very fast. So you can try this. It's really cool. So so I just want it to get light, you understand, so that I can cut everything into pieces, make it nice. Have a look. If you have other ideas, you can write me in the comment section. So next time, what do you want to see me cook? What do you like cooking? So normally this is what I eat. So some people also asked about finding jobs in Russia. So I will share with you something. So we're gonna find out how much do most people doing different jobs earn. So this one will take us to a site called a Vito, where you can get a job as a student without this jobs without experience. You understand? Jobs, they call them jobs for students because you don't need experience to do them. So the next thing we add is tomatoes, and after tomato, we also add some. tomatoes. So let's have our tomato here. So sometimes we use pasta. Pasta it's always cheap because in during off seasons, like we don't have tomatoes, we use those pasta because they're cheap and tomatoes are not there too. But now we have plenty of tomato. You can use tomatoes, do everything, cook our food in any angle you want. So this cooking doesn't take long. Just doesn't take long. It takes you less time. You understand? So and you cook very fast. So who cooks like this? It's crazy, right? think my mission is done at this point. So, so my mission is done. So now it has to cook for all this time. Maybe it will take around 10 more minutes. So this is what I like. So inside, so you see the chicken. The chicken is almost done. Now it will make a soup and they will get together with all this one here. So after that, I need to add some little salt. I'll add oil. Then it will cook. So it will simmer slowly. It will cook slowly, slowly. So hey guys, thanks for watching this video, and I know that I wish that you watch more of these. You got some question you ask, and we see you next.